Welcome to I Love English TV.
As you sow, so shall you reap. Hello, and welcome back to Speak English Now. Today, we are going to read a short story slowly and clearly to help you improve your English. This story is called As You Sow, So Shall You Reap. This story is called As You Sow, So Shall You Reap. It is a meaningful story about the struggle between good and evil. Let us see who will win, good or evil. As you sow, so shall you reap. Once upon a time, in a far-away land, there were two men who decided to go on a long journey. Their goal was to find fortune and happiness. One of the men was very kind and good-hearted. The other man was not kind. He was selfish and bad. In the beginning, they walked together, sharing stories and experiences. The good man even shared his food with his companion until all his food was finished. When the food was all gone, the good man was hungry. He asked the bad man, "Can I have some of your food, please?" But the bad man said, "No, I will not share my food with you." He became very angry without any good reason. In his anger, he did something terrible. He hurt the good man, making him unable to see, and took all his things. Then he left the good man alone in the forest. The good man, now blind and alone, was very scared. He felt his way to a tall tree and climbed it to be safe from wild animals. He felt his way to a tall tree and climbed it to be safe from wild animals. As he sat in the tree, he heard birds singing. He listened carefully and realized he could understand what the birds were saying. The birds spoke of magical dew in the tree that could help a blind person see again. The birds spoke of magical dew in the tree that could help a blind person see again. The man collected the dew and used it on his eyes. To his surprise, he could see again. The birds also talked about a magical flower near the tree. This special flower could cure sick people and make dead gardens come to life again. This special flower could cure sick people and make dead gardens come to life again. The blind man, now able to see, found the flower and picked it. He remembered the birds saying that the king's daughter was very sick. So he decided to go to the king's palace to see if he could help. At the palace, the man met the sick princess and used the flower to cure her. She became healthy and happy again. He also used the flower in the king's garden, which was dry and dead. The garden bloomed with beautiful flowers and plants. The king was so grateful that he gave the man many gifts. He even allowed the man to marry his daughter. The good man started a new, happy life in the palace. One day, the bad man heard stories about the good man's great fortune. He could not believe it. He went to the palace and asked the good man, "How did you become so lucky?" The good man, who had a kind heart and no anger, told him about the magical tree, the birds, and the flower. The bad man quickly went to the same tree. He climbed it and waited to hear the birds. Just like the good man, he understood the birds' language. But the birds knew he was a bad person. They were angry at him for being so cruel. They flew down and hurt his eyes. Now the bad man was blind too. This was a punishment for his bad actions. He understood that he had done wrong, but it was too late. In the end, the good man was rewarded for his kindness and patience. In the end, the good man was rewarded for his kindness and patience. He learned that doing good brings happiness and peace. The bad man was punished for his cruelty and selfishness. This story teaches us an important lesson. What you give will come back to you. What you give will come back to you. Kindness leads to happiness, and evil leads to regret. Kindness leads to happiness, and evil leads to regret. Always be kind. See you in the next episode.